So we hopefully will have some answers for you by late this evening on who will be the next Chief Minister of Karnataka. I also want to bring in on this broadcast Nabila Jamal, who for the last many months has been tracking all the political twists and turns coming in from Karnataka. Nabila, namaskara. You've sent across all the political drama from Bengaluru straight here to Delhi.
Absolutely, Akshita. What an exciting affair it's been, and a tantalizing finish. Never imagined a result of this kind, a sweeping majority that the Congress had, a very unexpected result. And now it appears that the situation hasn't settled. The real battle for the Congress actually begins at this point. Who is going to be the Chief Minister of Karnataka? The suspense continues. Of course, India Today has been on the ball, bringing our viewers the latest. Let's cut across straight to the headlines, Akshita. Let us take our viewers to all that action happening in your city, Delhi, as well as mine, Bengaluru. I'm right in front of Vidhan Sauda. This is exactly where all the politicians here are struggling to power. All right, Congress now looking like it's struggling, split wide open over Siddu versus DK. Rahul Gandhi and KC Venugopal backing Siddaramaiah as the Chief Minister. But we hear that Kharge is not very likely or not very keen on his CM-ship. Will DK's close ties with Sonia Gandhi and Kharge really work in his favour is now the question.
Lingayats issue 2024 warning to the Congress. Shoot off a letter to Kharge seeking the Chief Minister post. They also want key berths for the community in the cabinet, or otherwise they want that 2024 Lingayats will choose the BJP.
Open war between Pilot and Govt camps. Govt government booked Pilot camp MLA for land fraud. Pilot camp MLA now accusing Chief Minister Govt of conspiracy.
Court allows archaeological survey of entire Gyan Vapi complex. Hearing will take place on 22nd May next.
Imran Khan gets bail until 8th of June in the cases of statements against institutions. Hearing in more cases now in Lahore High Court today. PTI leader Fawad Chaudhry under scanner runs into court to evade arrest. All right, there you have it. We're looking at Karnataka's of the fever and high-pitched battle between DK and Siddu camps finally coming to a finish at the High Command's table. All action happening right where Akshita is. Akshita, we believe that DK Shivakumar is just about to arrive where you're at. He, in fact, resisted meeting with the High Command yesterday. It was almost as if he rebelled against the High Command after we heard a lot of buzz and information that Siddaramaiah has a lot of the MLAs siding him, and it's likely that the High Command could pacify DK Shivakumar to wait a little longer to take the Chief Minister's chair. Take it away.
That's true, Nabila. Where I'm standing at Congress Chief Kharge's residence, DK Shivakumar is expected here. You had a conversation with him earlier, and while there's a sense that the Congress is yet to decide, the message from DK Shivakumar is very clear. I'm not going to rebel, I'm not going to backstab anyone or blackmail anyone. But will the Congress High Command take a decision today? Here's the information that we're picking up right now. Sources telling us that the Congress High Command is keen on reaching a decision at the earliest, and there's a reason for that. They believe that the more there is a delay, the more of a headache it will create for the High Command. Why is that? Because these leaders, both of them extremely powerful, both of them extremely influential, Siddaramaiah and DK Shivakumar, will then get more time to arm twist the High Command. And right now, Mr. Kharge wants to take the decision on his own, not be forced into a decision by any sort of grandstanding by either Siddaramaiah or DK Shivakumar. So Nabila, hopefully by late this evening or the latest by tomorrow morning, your state should have a Chief Minister. I want to play out for you the latest reaction that's come in from DK Shivakumar.
If any channel is reporting that I am resigning for home, I want to file a defamation case against them. I have to meet all leaders. First, I have to meet my Congress president. Why should I tell all those things? Why I should tell all those things? And some of them are reporting that I will resign and all bullshit. Nothing. My mother is my party. I have built this party. No question. My high command is there. My party is there. Our MLAs are there. 135.
You know, Akshita, what I see here for the Congress party is that every minute matters to them. The longer that they delay in declaring the Chief Minister's name for Karnataka, the wider the split that is likely to happen within the state between the camps, and also all those allegations and aspersions that the BJP is now using enough to cast on the Congress will eventually come true, because the Congress still does not have a CM face, and that's shocking that even they had first said that they're going to wait for elections to get over to announce the CM face. They already know who it's going to be, all of that, but it appears that it's been a good 2 days, close to 3 days, and we do not have a name as yet. So every minute matters. It's likely that by this evening a name should be coming out. Rahul Gautam is also right there at Mallikarjun Kharge's residence. Rahul, you've been also tracking Karnataka elections very closely, and we see that there has been differences within the High Command's opinion itself, between the members of the High Command, on who exactly they want to see at Helm of Affairs. Any inside scoop do we have on what kind of MLA support that Siddaramaiah has, at least what he's boasting of?
Well, you know, I myself spoke with a very senior leader of Congress party this morning, and he said that because of the fact that Siddaramaiah had been CLP and PCC, in fact, Chief Minister also for 5 years, therefore a lot of MLAs do support, Mr. Siddaramaiah, and obviously, he's enjoying his position with the support of majority of MLAs. However, Siddaramaiah also has his own weaknesses. For example, he's somebody who can't be really used in the national capital. So obviously, every permutation and combination would be taken into consideration before Mallikarjun Kharge, decide the next Chief Minister of Karnataka. We've been informed that when Rahul Gandhi came here this afternoon, he made it very clear that he wants decision to be made as soon as possible, given the fact that he don't want to see any political drama being playing out in media. Also, you must understand that politics is all about optics. Remember, the Congress party has just got this massive victory in Karnataka, and because of this fact that they are not able to decide on who is going to become the next Chief Minister, it is reflecting poorly on Congress party, and obviously it is also overshadowing this massive victory. So obviously, Congress party, there's a firm belief that they are not going to leave anything on future as they did in the case of Rajasthan and in Madhya Pradesh. Everything.
Okay, I'm just cutting you short, Rahul. Shots that are coming in right now, images that we're getting to you. It looks like DK Shivakumar has now reached here at Mallikarjun Kharge's residence. We're getting you those live images right now. It doesn't look like he's willing to speak to the media, but in fact, just 10 minutes after 5 p.m., DK Shivakumar is making his way inside. This is going to be a one-on-one meeting, a meeting in which DK Shivakumar, the Karnataka Congress chief, will be present with Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge, who himself is also from Karnataka. So it'll be interesting to see what is really the takeaway, the outcome of that particular huddle. DK Shivakumar, refusing to speak to the media, is making his way inside at this point. So senior Congress leaders right now are going in. My apologies, that wasn't DK Shivakumar. Senior Congress leader has just gone in, but next DK Shivakumar will be going in. My apologies, but there is a huge media frenzy that is there right now. Senior Congress leaders are making their way in as they speak, one after another. The preps are underway. I'm going to bring this into Rahul Gautam. Rahul, can you get us what you're seeing right now live, because you're at that crucial point?
Well, DK Shivakumar has arrived here as 10 Rajaji Marg, that is the residence of Mallikarjun Kharge, when we've been informed that around 6 o'clock, Siddaramaiah will also be getting an audience.
DK Shivakumar, I think it's another senior Congress leader, not DK Shivakumar. Let me just correct you there, Rahul. It's not DK Shivakumar, it's other senior leader who's made his way in. Yeah.
Okay, so Mr. DK Shivakumar is expected here very shortly, and we've been informed that around 6 p.m. Siddaramaiah will be coming here at Mallikarjun Kharge's residence. Obviously, there's very high political drama which is being played out, And obviously all eyes are now, at 10 Rajaji Marg, wherein the name would be decided. There's a lot of media crew here, and still people are not able to, confirm that whether the senior leader that arrived here is DK Shivakumar or he is somebody else, given the fact that there's a lot of confusion. But one thing is very important here, that DK Shivakumar has been given an appointment with Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge, and he'll be arriving here shortly at 6 p.m.
Back to you. I want to bring in consulting editor Rajdeep Sardesai. Rajdeep, even as we stand by and wait for DK Shivakumar to reach where I am at Mr. Kharge's residence, you did tell us what you're picking up from your sources or what the Congress High Command has to say or where they stand on this current fight over who will be the Chief Minister. Can we just revisit that, Rajdeep? Can you tell our viewers what you're picking up right now?
Well, the fact is that the Congress High Command, which at one stage was seen to revolve in and around 10 Janpath, is a little bit more splintered this time because Mallikarjun Kharge is the Congress president and comes from Karnataka. His words obviously will count and will be seen as part of the High Command. Mr. Kharge is the kind of leader who apparently doesn't want to be seen to be taking sides at this moment. But if you go back in history, Mr. Kharge was edged out as for the Chief Minister's post in 2013 by Mr. Siddaramaiah. In 2008, when he was leader of the opposition, Mr. Siddaramaiah over time took over that role. So they have a past. That doesn't necessarily mean that he's going to vote against Mr. Siddaramaiah, but what we are told is that the Congress President, Mr. Kharge, doesn't want to be seen taking sides in a state which he's closely associated with. Then you turn to Rahul Gandhi. What we are told is Rahul Gandhi, who isn't Congress President, is no longer an MP, but still exercises a huge influence on the Congress party. Is, many believe, the last word in a way. He and Mr. KC Venugopal, who's the organizing secretary, General Secretary organization, both of them, we are told, are in favor of Mr. Siddaramaiah. They believe that the welfare is politics, the guarantees that were given, the Ahinda social coalition that was forged by Mr. Siddaramaiah played a crucial role in the Congress's victory in connecting with people. So they seem to be backing Mr. Siddaramaiah. Then there is Mrs. Sonia Gandhi, who till not long ago, as I said earlier, was the last word. She's not in town, she's in Shimla. But what we are told is that she at some stage, according to DK Shivakumar supporters, had assured Mr. Shivakumar that when he became Karnataka Congress President, if he could deliver the state, he would be the front runner to become Chief Minister. Which is why Mr. Shivakumar has been saying that he would like an audience with Sonia Gandhi and he would like to speak to Mrs. Gandhi. So the Congress High Command today is not just one individual, it's these... Yes.
I'd like to ask you this question, Rajdeep. Do you believe that the cases that's now hanging on DK Shivakumar could really be the real hurdle and a roadblock that's stopping the High Command from unanimously declaring DK Shivakumar as the face? Because we do know that he is a party loyalist. He's grown from the ranks as an NSUI president, as a youth leader, and then served as a minister and whatnot. He's climbed up the ranks and known as a hardcore party loyalist versus Siddaramaiah, who's an outsider joining in from the JDS to the Congress. So it's ultimately the cases that has acted as a roadblock for DK Shivakumar, do you believe?
Well, I think, Nabila, the cases that are there against Mr. DK Shivakumar certainly work as a minus because we've seen in the past that when you appoint someone as Chief Minister who has these IT, ED, CBI cases against them, then there is always that pressure that can be applied on that Chief Minister over his or her tenure. So certainly that's a factor. But as you rightly put it, there's the loyalty factor. The Gandhi family apparently weighs loyalty by a very high standard. And because DK Shivakumar has been a firm Congress loyalist while Mr. Siddaramaiah came through the Janata Dal route, there is that issue will also be weighed. Also remember, Mr. Siddaramaiah was Chief Minister for 5 years, was leader of the opposition. The detractors of Mr. Siddaramaiah are saying he's had his opportunity, he's had 10-15 years when he's been the dominant figure.
Rajdeep, my apologies for interrupting, but there's more activity here at Mr. Kharge's residence. We're going to try to connect with Moshmi and we'll tell you who exactly is there. Moshmi, can you tell us who's arrived here at Mr. Kharge's residence? DK Shivakumar is here. All right, the big breaking news. DK Shivakumar is now arriving. You can see, in fact, his vehicle struggling to make it through the media frenzy. The barricades are being pushed aside. It is DK Shivakumar who has made his way inside Mr. Kharge's residence. He's in no mood to speak to the media as of now. He is, in fact, refusing to interact with the media. And there you have DK Shivakumar, seated in the front seat of the Innova, has made his way inside Mr. Kharge's residence. So the meeting that we told you here on India Today is happening at 5 p.m. has officially kicking off as DK Shivakumar is making his way in. Rahul Gautam getting us better images right now. Rahul, DK Shivakumar has now arrived for his 5 p.m. meeting with Mr. Kharge.
Absolutely, DK Shivakumar has arrived here at 10 Rajaji Marg.
At 10 Rajaji Marg, and I'll just show you some exclusive visuals. This is the residence of Mallikarjun Kharge. There's just moments back, DK Shivakumar arrived. We've been informed that around 6 p.m. Siddaramaiah will be arriving here. Remember, after a lot of flip-flops, finally DK Shivakumar came this morning to the national capital. In fact, headed towards his brother's residence, and he waited, there for almost 4 to 5 hours, and finally he has got an appointment. Now you can see in these visuals, DK Shivakumar entering the residence of Mallikarjun Kharge. You can say now that the most crucial meetings will now start and begin at Mallikarjun Kharge's residence. Obviously, the attempt would be to strike a balance between DK Shivakumar and Siddaramaiah. We have to really wait and watch that whether they'll be getting one-on-one audience or whether Siddaramaiah would be getting or whether they'll be talking across the table, in a collective manner. So obviously,
see on our screens right now as DK Shivakumar has made his way inside the residence of Mr. Kharge, that the Congress observers also seem to be present for this meeting. This meeting is expected to roughly last for about 45 minutes, and then it's going to be Siddaramaiah who will make his way similarly into Mr. Kharge's residence. DK Shivakumar just now was in no mood to speak to the media, but obviously that's understandable because at this very moment, as we speak, meters away from where I am, DK Shivakumar is meeting with Mallikarjun Kharge, and perhaps there's communication going across to DKS on what really the decision of the High Command has been. There's communication perhaps going to DK Shivakumar that's either got him rejoicing that he's the next Chief Minister, or that's got him wanting more, that the announcement could be, or the decision could be that he's not the Chief Minister. Which way is it going to go? Well, post this, you're going to be seeing a meeting that will happen with Siddaramaiah, where again a decision will be conveyed to him. And then, if there is consensus, if DK Shivakumar and Siddaramaiah do listen to the High Command and take it in their stride, then the formal announcement will be made. Moshmi Singh is also with us. Moshmi, DK Shivakumar has made his way inside. There will be a one-on-one 45-minute meet. Going by the images that we've seen, only the observers seem to be there with DK Shivakumar. None of his loyalists, none of his supporters have been allowed. And single car that went in, only DK has allowed for that meeting.
Yes, that is, this is the moment which DK Shivakumar's supporters must be waiting for, to hear from the party high command what they have to say. And at this point of time, even as DK Shivakumar Akshata is meeting Mallikarjun Kharge, it is confirmed that KC Venugopal has gone to 10 Janpad to meet Rahul Gandhi. So a lot of hectic meetings are happening right now, even as Siddaramaiah, not so far away from here, is waiting for his turn. So DK Shivakumar would be going in, and he could probably be discussing with Mallikarjun Kharge, because Kharge has the report of the observers. Perhaps he would communicate to DK Shivakumar what's going to happen ahead, who is the front runner and what the party is going to do. A lot of consultation, counseling will be done. Remember, Kharge comes from Karnataka, so he's also a senior in the regional circles for DK Shivakumar, and as he said, he will be meeting his gurus in Delhi. So Kharge meeting DK Shivakumar will try and advise him and counsel him about whatever the decision of the party is. And as I said, that within a day, we could hear what's going to really come out of all these meetings, the final call that is being taken. But yes, all the activities right here at 10 Rajaji Marg, we've seen a couple of other cars go in, and this is a time when the party leadership, after a long time, Akshata, is being seen in its all elements, you know, rarely at 10 Rajaji Marg. Even when Mallikarjun Kharge was crowned or perhaps anointed or elected as the president of the party, we rarely saw so much of traffic and crowd and netas actually trickling in. So this is the moment, you know, that's what power does. It's like nectar, you know, and there'll be netas buzzing around. If you have a victory, there'll be a studied silence, deserted places if there's a loss. So a thumping victory has got the Congress, their pot boiler stirring, and it's a force to reckon with, is what the Congress workers feel. Now the Congress leadership, empowered and all-powered, feels that this is a time where they can take their own call, they can wait, explain to leaders, and appear to be ready.
If you can hear me, give me a little understanding on the Congress's facelift that Karnataka's results has really managed to bring for the Congress nationally. Is it true that the Congress, the entire cadre of the Congress from north to south have suddenly woken up as if this was a real facelift for them? They needed this kind of energy booster, and they've got one, all thanks to the Karnataka's results. Is it true that we see nationally a huge image makeover for the Congress party ahead of 2024?
Absolutely, Nabila. It's like a Jivan Dan, you know, because the Congress has been said to be in the ICO. There's a state of limbo, a rudderless boat that's been moving around without any purpose. We've seen leaders shying away from cameras, policies and stands of the Congress party shifting in the parliament, and a lot of confusion in the party, a lot of dissension rocking the party, and it really hit the rock bottom. And they say what goes around comes around, and you know, nothing is really permanent, and especially in politics. But for the Congress party, it was a prolonged permanence of loss and depression and sadness. But here, this is a complete turnaround for the Congress party. I can tell you that many netas who were never seen around started buzzing around, and there's action, and people believe that they can actually fight. That's what this victory has done for the Congress across the country. And Mallikarjun Kharge, he's become an all-powerful, power president, you know. Earlier it was believed he was on the crutches of the Gandhis. The Gandhis had actually made him.
But you know, even this particular decision, Moshmi, is going to be another big test. It's another leadership test, really, for the Congress at this point. And we'll see how really their party emerges, optics-wise, from this particular decision. Let's get you the details. We're picking up the inside scoop that Rajdeep Sardesai got for us from his sources. There's a clear divide in the Congress High Command on who should be the next Chief Minister of Karnataka, and that's making this decision all the more difficult to make. By High Command, who are we talking about? Well, if you look at the likes of Rahul Gandhi as well as KC Venugopal, both of them are reportedly backing Siddaramaiah. They're saying Siddaramaiah very clearly is the mass leader. He should be made the Chief Minister. What about Mallikarjun Kharge, the Congress chief who's holding these back-to-back meetings? Well, what we're hearing from our sources is that he's not too keen on Siddaramaiah as Chief Minister, but not that he's completely backing DK Shivakumar as well. So largely, Kharge's role seems to be that of a neutral Congress president who wants to take a call on what benefits the state of Karnataka. Majority MLAs are also backing Siddaramaiah, and that's a very big factor in favor of Siddaramaiah right now. But what goes in favor of DK Shivakumar is the fact that Sonia Gandhi is considered to have a very close equation with DK Shivakumar. Shivakumar has spoken about that time and again, saying, I was made the Congress chief by Sonia Gandhi to deliver the state of Karnataka. I've delivered. I've done that. So that's a very crucial factor that the Congress will take into consideration. Rajdeep Sardesai, who got those details for us, is also with us. Rajdeep, about 20 minutes ago, when I was having this conversation with you, you were also talking about how perhaps time is required for this really to settle, for the dust to settle on all of this talk over who will be the next chief minister. But the concern is, Rajdeep, that if, the Congress High Command takes their own time, both Siddaramaiah and DK Shivakumar, both of them are heavyweights. Both of them are extremely influential. Won't there be an attempt then by both these leaders to arm twist the High Command?
Well, in a way, that's already happening, Akshita. The manner in which this is all playing out, and you rightly said the optics are not great for the Congress party in terms of you've just won a big victory. What do we see? Two powerful netas slugging it out for the chief minister's post. The Congress says, look, this happens in all parties. It's not that as if this doesn't happen in the BJP. Yogi Adityanath, for example, eventually became chief minister only after a week, almost as a surprise choice. There is a high command in every party. The problem in the Congress at the moment is the high command is much weakened. In the past, any word from the high command on either side would have instantly carried weight. Now the regional satraps or the regional leaders of parties like the Congress believe that they can push the high command a bit, put pressure on the high command, and that's exactly what's happening. DK Shivakumar claims that he's the one who rebuilt the organization in the last few years. He's the one who put in a lot of his personal resources into the Congress's campaign, and he's invested a great deal in the party through good times and bad, and believes that his moment has come. He's also, remember, about 14 years younger than Mr. Siddaramaiah. So his camp believes that they too deserve to be heard. On the other hand, Mr. Siddaramaiah believes that he is the most popular leader in Karnataka, and the scale of the victory is, he believes, largely on account of his personal popularity. So you've got competing claims, and it might take a while longer, because a weakened high command cannot afford to make a mistake on this one, given the fact that they won a big state after such a long time.
Can I just break down, Rajdeep, stay with me. Can I just break down the information you've given us to explain at this point who's backing who? And let's break that down right now. As far as Mallikarjun Kharge, the Congress chief, is concerned, he's neutral at this point. He's not taken a stand. He's preferably, reportedly, not in favor of Siddaramaiah, but that doesn't mean that he's in favor of DK Shivakumar either. Rahul Gandhi, KC Venugopal, two of them are very clearly backing Siddaramaiah. They believe that he is the right person to be the chief minister right now. The majority Congress MLAs, reportedly about 90 plus of them, are also in favor of Siddaramaiah. Randeep Surjewala, the Karnataka in charge for the Congress, is neutral at this point. And what also goes in favor of DK Shivakumar is Sonia Gandhi. She's not publicly or expressly in favor of DK Shivakumar, but there is that factor of him having delivered on his promise to her of delivering Karnataka. So that's another big factor that's being considered right now. All of this essentially making it very clear, Nabila, that this is not an easy decision for the Congress. And as much as, they're swept away by this amazing mandate in Karnataka, this right here is a big test for the party.
Whatever the victory, all of that would fall flat if at all the Congress is not able to decide on a CM face by this evening. It's very crucial. Every minute that's ticking right now casts aspersions on the Congress if they are a united house at all. And it's very easy right now for the opposition in Karnataka, which is the BJP here, for them to target the Congress going forward in the run-up to 2024, because this has almost set the tone rolling for the national Lok Sabha elections. Let me cut across to our viewers as well a little understanding on exactly what could be the real complications for the Congress right now. How are they going to maneuver through the Herculean task of actually deciding who's going to be the chief minister? They have two top contenders here. One is Siddaramaiah as well as DK. Whether they're going to give a whole term to either one of them, or is it going to be rotational? That also is going to be a challenge, whether they're going to agree or not in the first place. Who will be deputy chief minister? Will it be a Lingayat? Will it be a Muslim? There are many of the leaders of different communities right now who are asking representation for deputy chief minister's post, be it the Lingayats, be it the Muslims as well. And then also the cabinet formation. It's going to be a tough task to please every community in the state. Of course, picking Karnataka's cabinet ministers now, what happens as per protocols is that the chief minister of the state usually decides on the cabinet. Now, if at all they have a rotational chief minister, half Siddaramaiah and half DK Shivakumar, then the issue is all the more complex. because who's then going to decide on the cabinet? And it's going to be quite embarrassing for the Congress then to change the cabinet, to come up with a whole overhaul of the cabinet ministers time and again. It's going to be an excruciating process for them. So the cabinet reshuffle itself time and again is not something that Karnataka really want to see on ground. Will they be able to balance all the caste and religious equations, something that of course the Congress will have to deal with, and also at this point implementing the 5 poll promises. It's going to be costing at least 22% of the budget expenditure. One of the most expensive affairs for the Congress is actually to deliver on their 5 guarantees that they promised to Karnataka. And then finally getting all the bills passed, which all depends on the JDS, who's currently in the council. Well, it's going to be a challenge for the Congress, no doubt, but it seems like they've taken it on with confidence with DK at the helm of affairs, and that's DK Shivakumar, who's right now at Mallikarjun Kharge's residence, and Maushami is right there as well. Maushami, DK Shivakumar, the kind of turnaround that he's given to the Congress party, you have a lot of the political analysts here says he very well deserves to become the Chief Minister of the state. Yes, he's young, but isn't it time to have a change of guard, to have someone a lot more sharp, strategic and aggressive to lead the party to 2024? They want to see DK Shivakumar as the Chief Minister. A lot of political analysts here who've seen him work really hard. What is the perception nationally as well? You're also at Kharge's residence. National leaders, how do they look at the state politics here in Karnataka?
Nabila, when you say aggressive, I still remember when Siddaramaiah was Chief Minister, he gave Prime Minister Narendra Modi a tough time, responding to his policies at the centre sharply with what he got on ground zero in the state. And Siddaramaiah also is known as a no-nonsense man who apparently is quite tall in stature as far as Karnataka is concerned. So he is considered nationally also a man who is connected to the grassroots level, has a big backing of the backward caste and the OBC, and that's one reason that when he comes to the fore, he gets with him a lot of experience, a lot of gravitas and a lot of stealth which would be needed for the 2024 elections, because the party cannot afford to upset the apple cart before the 2024 elections. They need somebody who can actually be a force to reckon with, and there both of them are like equal contenders. But importantly, Nabila, I really feel that what I have spoken to many leaders in the circles, it's not about just DK or Siddaramaiah. We are told that overwhelmingly a large majority said that we would entrust it to the party high command, even as they made their choices. So that fact is very important, and slowly the voices are growing louder. There are other contestants like G. Padmeshwara, and there is Waqf board and other bodies that are vouching for a Muslim deputy chief minister. So all those equations.
Okay, all right. I'm going to cut you short there, Maushami, to get your images that are coming in. Inside images that we're picking up right now from the meeting that's happening at Kharge's residence inside his house, which is just meters away from me. DK Shivakumar has met with Mallikarjun Kharge. We're putting out those first images for you on our screens. You can see DK Shivakumar handing a bouquet to Kharge. This is the official moment of the meeting, the first images that we're getting to you here on India Today. So this picture is with us first on India Today. You've got DK Shivakumar meeting with Kharge. DK looking calm, composed. He will know his fate. Perhaps has already been communicated the same in the meeting that's underway in Kharge's residence. So Nabila, the images on our screens right now, DK Shivakumar meeting with Kharge. Same meeting in 30 minutes from now will be with Siddaramaiah. Is there communication going across to them? Is there talk? Is there some sort of compromise that's being worked out? That's the big question.
Right. More importantly, Akshita, looking at the image here of Mallikarjun Kharge and DK Shivakumar, let me tell our viewers that their bonhomie is very well known. They have a great rapport, DK Shivakumar and Mallikarjun Kharge. In fact, when Kharge took affairs as the president of the AICC, he had vested all the responsibility personally to DK Shivakumar. It was almost as if an understanding had happened between DK Shivakumar and Mallikarjun Kharge that I've taken over as a Congress president. I'm giving you complete support. you do whatever it may to bring the party to power. And exactly what DK Shivakumar has delivered. And from what we hear from the inside circles of the Congress is that there are at least 15-20 MLAs who are supporters of Mallikarjun Kharge traditionally are all out backing DK Shivakumar. Yes, DK Shivakumar does not have the numbers to match Siddaramaiah in terms of the number of MLAs who are supporting him, but at least the Kharge camp is with him. And that's a very important signal going out, but it eventually comes down to whether this is a real internal democracy or not. Whether really all the MLAs and their votes that they've given in a secret ballot as part of the CLP meeting is going to be considered, and based on that, will a CM announcement be made is the big question, Akshata.
Very true. And Nabila, you know, you made a very important point there about Kharge and DK Shivakumar's equations. Will that weigh on a decision? Well, in all likelihood not, because the Congress chief will have to be neutral when he takes a call between Siddaramaiah and DK Shivakumar. He'll have to look at how the state could fare, what Karnataka wants, what Kannadigas want, what MLAs want, and very, very importantly, what works in the Congress's favour in the run-up to the 2024 election. And there's all factors that will be considered in this meeting. Mallikarjun Kharge is at this point having a conversation with DK Shivakumar. As someone who is from Karnataka, as someone who is now the AICC chief, there is a lot of pressure on Mallikarjun Kharge to iron this out at the earliest, to ensure that there is a decision that's taken that's acceptable for all factions, for the Karnataka Congress as well, to ensure that they work as one united faction going into the 2024 election as well. Yes, Nabila.
Akshata, you know what, from what we hear also, that DK Shivakumar seems to be a man who is still very likely to be pacified in compared to Siddaramaiah. As per what we hear, that Siddaramaiah is adamant. He says that I have to be made the chief minister, even if it means 2 years. I'm going to start off the tenure 2 years, and I have the MLAs with me. And if there's any scope of dissidence or defection, it will only be from the side of Siddaramaiah, because he is someone who's he's left the JDS and joined the Congress. He has full support of the MLAs, and if there is any kind of dissidence, it will happen from the Siddu camp. DK Shivakumar is likely largely to remain as a party loyalist. This is what we hear, and he said that and signaled many times as well, with DK Shivakumar saying that Congress is like my mother. So he's a hardcore Congress loyalist and a Gandhi loyalist, if I may. So it appears that this time might more likely that it will have to be DK Shivakumar who will have to buck him.
All right, we'll see if that really happens, and will we get an announcement this evening? Will it happen tomorrow? All of it depends on what is the outcome of this meeting that happens right now. Moshmi is also getting us more on this. Moshmi, the meeting currently underway. We've got the first images of DK Shivakumar's meeting with Mallikarjun Kharge, where he's greeting him, handing over a bouquet, as is customary, as is the courtesy that's followed usually. The outcome of this meeting perhaps will decide whether we'll see an announcement coming today or tomorrow, Moshmi.
See, very interesting in this meeting, you know, because firstly, it's all about timing and it's all about the number. Who's going to be the number one and who's going to be number two. So who greets first and who Mallikarjun Kharge offers a sweet first. So there you are. DK Shivakumar has won at least, and as far as the appointment is concerned, he reaches at 5:30 and Siddaramaiah to follow at 6:30. And the other thing that I could make out from the photograph, Akshata, you could see a faint smile on DK Shivakumar, but Mallikarjun Kharge is very serious. And you know, once I asked him that he rarely smiles. He said, I'm a serious person. I don't smile very often, and I like to be that way. People think I'm serious. I'm trying to be serious, but you know, I have my sense of humor, but generally I don't smile too much, and people think I'm a very somber person. So you never know that how happy Mallikarjun Kharge might be to see DK Shivakumar, or he would be wondering whether what is the trouble that is brewing and how I will actually resolve the entire tussle. So there you are, DK Shivakumar, and then we'll see Siddaramaiah actually coming in. So we will have to wait and see that what is that DK Shivakumar actually tells Mallikarjun
As
Kharge.
we speak, Moshmi,
is he
Siddaramaiah
going
is
to,
currently
wait?
at ITC Moria, which is very close to where we are, which is very close to Mr. Kharge's residence. So the moment DK Shivakumar is done with his meeting, and he was here about 15 minutes after 5, so it's expected that about 6:15, 6:30, we can expect Siddaramaiah to make his way inside. Make no mistake in your mind, this is also a big test for Mallikarjun Kharge. You may see that image and wonder why he's so serious. He knows the kind of decision that really weighs upon him right now, and it's a decision, Nabila, that will have repercussions in 2024. Perhaps the most important repercussion is that.
Right. You know, I should say that the Congress has been very keen on having DK Shivakumar as the KPCC president for a little longer, Akshita. This is also because DK Shivakumar has the capacity to pull the Congress to a good margin when it comes to Lok Sabha elections. And if they, in fact, we're going to play out my interview with DK Shivakumar in just a few minutes, where DK Shivakumar very sternly said to me, to India Today, that he's now delivered a 136 majority here in Karnataka. He's going to ensure at least 20 out of the 28 MP seats in Karnataka will be from the Congress party. So this is his word. And going by the track record of DK Shivakumar, I'm going to believe it. At least for the man that he is, a man of his words, he's really managed to prove his merit this time in the assembly. And he's now promised that Lok Sabha too, 20 out of 28. That's a big margin. Right now, 26 out of 28 is what the BJP has. BJP has swept the Lok Sabha elections here in Karnataka, so the Congress really wants to revive itself. They've really down and under right here in the state when it comes to MP seats. So they wanted KPCC presidency to be in the hands of DK Shivakumar. Now DK cannot have a CM post and the KPCC president's post, which is why a seat sharing pact is likely a scenario that will come out.
Okay, Nabila, just stay on with us. I also want to introduce Rahul Gautam, who's been reporting from another vantage point of Mr. Kharge's residence. Amit Bharadwaj is joining us right now from 10 Janpath, Sonia Gandhi's residence. And Amit, everyone's wondering, where are the Gandhis? How are they not a part of this meeting with DK Shivakumar?
Well, Akshata, you know, what we are given to understand is that the decision has to be taken by Mallikarjun Kharge, the Congress president, but the former Congress presidents will have their own say. We know for a matter of fact that Rahul Gandhi had went to meet Mr. Kharge at his residence earlier, and there were other top leaders from the Congress party who were part of that meeting. Now, what decisions have been already taken, that is to be, you know, we are yet to know that, but some strategies have been carved out already. There could be a possibility that after this meeting where DK Shivakumar is meeting Mr. Kharge, after that, you know, when both the stalwarts from Karnataka meet the Congress president, there's a possibility that Gandhi's role become very important, because remember, you know, as of now, we should expect that this singular meeting is not going to end the suspense for Karnataka. This will take a couple of meetings for sure. Some kind of compromise, some kind of convincing will be required if either of the contenders are given full-time opportunity to hold the office of Karnataka Chief Minister. So in that case, this particular house where I'm standing right now, 10 Janpath, will become very crucial, because remember, it's not just residence of Sonia Gandhi, it's also the residence where Rahul Gandhi lives these days.
It is a crucial day, but I have a strong gut feeling that an outcome will be coming out by tonight. And in fact, I will not believe that an outcome hasn't already decided. It seems like the High Command has already understood or have decided who they want to see as its Chief Minister. Today's meeting is only a bid to pacify either one of them, whoever's not going to be the CM first. Let me cut across to DK Shivakumar. Right on his way to Delhi this morning, he seemed quite spirited, smiling, as opposed to what he was just last night, where he was sulking, where he rebelled and almost did not honor the High Command summons. He chose to stay back in Bangalore. But by the morning, something had changed. DK Shivakumar spoke exclusively to India Today, our only channel to have got him right before he landed at the High Command's office.
We really want to know if DK Shivakumar, for all that work he's done, the way he's dragged the party from its 90s, the figures that we've never seen in the last few decades, to such a victory where nobody imagined, will you become the Chief Minister?
Who said? No one imagined. You see all my records.
Yeah.
3 months back I on record that my number is 136. Later it changed to 141. I have not changed. Even after all, you except you are in your TV, I think you came up to our expectation.
India Today was the only channel with the exact poll, we could call it.
Yes, you did it.
Yeah.
But that is why I am speaking to you. Otherwise, I have not made you sit in my car. Others also, some of them have done. But even I have seen, there were 3 teams working for me, apart from my ACC team. A team of journalists, my own political suffragists, and I have some other system last 10 years. Our sample size was very heavy, not like other sample size. So the sample size also is on record. That is why I was very firm.
Well, you know, sir, today with Congress winning, a lot of new faces have also come, come into the fray. We know that there's a lot of money spent, and there's a lot of talk that DK has absolutely backed them. Would you say so? What would you say to all of them?
Nothing. I have not backed anything. Not backed anyone.
You have. Because of you, a lot of them have won. Is it not true? Your silence says it all.
I'm the party president, that's all.
So we know you're much more than that. So you know, they also want you to take Congress to 2024, which is why there's a lot of clamor around. We want DK to be KPCC president. We want him to continue. Do you think you'll be able to handle 2 posts, Chief Minister's chair as well as KPCC president?
I don't want, just don't step into my shoes which is not connected to me. So I'm least bothered about all those issues. My aim is to deliver Karnataka and next 20 seats for Parliament. That's what.
You look at the body language and the difference in the way DK Shivakumar is speaking from yesterday, and you compare it to today in that conversation with Nabila, you'll see a very contrast, and you'll see a stark difference really in how DK Shivakumar is speaking and the words he's using when he speaks about how he's delivered, but also says very clearly there's no question of blackmail, no question of backstabbing anyone. But let's get to our next report on DK Shivakumar. Why is he right now a Chief Minister contender? He is a crisis man, a go-to man for the Congress, has been referred to many times as the Congress's true Chanakya. And whatever said and done, the reason the Congress will want to ensure that he's a happy man is because a lot depends, a lot relies on him in the 2024 battle as well.
From Bengaluru to New Delhi, the Karnataka Congress chief finally undertook the over 2,000-kilometer journey 96 hours after he led his party to election victory. He's made no bones about being a contender for the Chief Minister chair. But with Siddaramaiah tipped to be the front-runner, DK Shivakumar, who was summoned to Delhi, made his intention clear.
I will not backstab also. I will not blackmail also.
Since the landslide victory, an unwell DK Shivakumar has been camping in Bengaluru. But on his birthday, it seemed like his wish to become Chief Minister wasn't coming true.
We all have given an undertaking that we will go by the High Command, leave it to the matter to the High Command. There I stand.
Earlier on Monday, DK even declared that he has the majority.
A man, a single man with courage makes a majority. I have proved it.
The last few days have been a roller coaster ride for DK Shivakumar. On Saturday, he finally gave in to emotions, a rare scene for the seasoned politician like him. But even in the euphoric celebration of a win, an emotional momentary slip, DKS remained the Chanakya who didn't get swayed by his supporters' elation. He knows that the battle was won through united effort, and this is not the moment for individual glory. That's the classic move of DK Shivakumar. He is ever conscious of the present ground reality and remains unperturbed in the face of adversities. Right before the Karnataka poll dates were announced, the Congress grassroots leader was embroiled in a controversy over a video going viral where he can be seen throwing cash in a rally. Instead of being defensive, he turned the tables and the poll narrative. The Congress state chief counter attacked the sitting BJP government for alleged corrupt practices.
Bommai, I don't know, he has to tell about 8 crores of money seized in his own MLA. That he has to answer. He has not answered. The Prime Minister has not answered. He has to answer on 40% commission. He has to answer on PSI scam, which he was the Home Minister. He is the father of corruption in Karnataka.
This Vocaliga leader of Congress has achieved a win that shadows his mentor SM Krishna's record win of 1999. DK Shivakumar is not only SM Krishna's protege, but also part of his family after his daughter married the latter's grandson Amartya. In 2023, he emerged as the powerful Congress Vocaliga leader with pan-Karnataka appeal and grassroots organizational capabilities. Bureau Report, India Today.
All right, and now you of course have Siddaramaiah, who's of course gunning for that spot for the second time around. He's the only Chief Minister who's completed a full term, only second Chief Minister in Karnataka. So he's quite confident because of course he has the MLAs backing him, and why not? He's been very successful in rolling out people-friendly policies. He's even in surveys, as part of surveys, he's known to be one of the favorite choices when it comes to Chief Ministers in Karnataka. In fact, Siddaramaiah too spoke exclusively and only to India Today first with Mallikarjun Kharge, where he is very confident that the Congress High Command will decide in his favor based on the CLP leader's outcome.
We really want to know if DK Shivakumar, for all that work he's done, the way he's dragged the party from its 90s, the figures that we've never seen in the last few decades, to...
The big question, sir, who would be the next Chief Minister of Karnataka? Because voting has been done right now yesterday. Observers have been appointed, and our sources are saying that most of them have voted in your favor.
I think so. Most of the MLAs voted in favor of me. That is what I felt while assessing the situation yesterday. And most of the MLAs, they wanted me to be the Chief Minister of Karnataka.
But the resolution was one-line resolution that High Command would decide the next CM.
That is a general procedure always. In addition to that, they have taken the opinion of the MLAs also through secret ballot.
You're confident of a win maybe today or tomorrow?
I am confident. I am confident of winning. I am confident of taking more votes, and I think I have all the confidence in High Command.
Sir, if you become the CM, would the other members, especially Mr. DK Shivakumar, Parmeshwar, others, settle down and stay back and help you form the government and run the government? Do you have that confidence?
Definitely, we will all go by the decision of the High Command. They will also go by the decision of the High Command.
Including you, if at all Mr. Shivakumar or someone else become, you also would give your support?
Question does not arise at all because it is a hypothetical question always. See, according to me, I hope the majority MLAs, they voted me. That is what I could assess the situation.
The BJP also is saying that you have got a big mandate. You should not delay this process for further much because it is not right for the people to not have a government, is what the Chief Minister has said today, this morning, the caretaker Chief Minister, if I can quote.
What he said?
That the Congress party should not delay the process of appointing a CM. They have got a clear mandate.
Today only they will take a decision.
They'll take a decision. You're going to Delhi. What is the next process there, sir?
See, on the invitation of the High Command, I am going to the Delhi. Venugopal invited me to come to Delhi. I am going there. And likewise, DK Shivakumar is also invited. Yes.
All right, so you had it. Siddaramaiah spoke exclusively to India today, where he was exuberating confidence that he has the MLAs with him. And that is the fact, and that's what we know as internal information. A lot of the leaders from different communities, in fact, even a bunch of Muslims. In fact, he is a Ahinda leader. Ahinda leader is basically the Alpasankhya, which is the minorities, Hinduli, the socially backward classes, and the Dalits. The Ahinda community altogether, which comprises of nearly 43% of Karnataka, placed in different regions all across Karnataka in the state, have all supported Siddaramaiah overwhelmingly, and which is why it's understandable that the MLAs coming from those regions have also given that kind of support to Siddaramaiah. So Siddaramaiah speaking exclusively to India today, but a lot of action, all that happening in Delhi, Akshata. You're right there at Kharge's residence itself. Very likely for an outcome to come today itself.
Yes. That's true. DK Shivakumar, as we speak, is inside Nabila. Siddaramaiah expected in the next few moments, and that's something that we'll keep our eyes on.